quick fix. Our battle of the experts continues with Michelle Thompson and Leanne-Allaire Perrault. Welcome, guys. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about this. How competitive are we? I've been asking.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
we're ready to have a little friendly fun here.
Oh, okay, okay.
Leanne is trying to show me up a bit with the vastness of her display.
Yeah.
But we're gonna win the points back.
Okay, I love
we're
this.
We're both a little competitive.
A little competitive. Well, I'm really excited to see, because today we're kind of splitting this into whether you are going to renovate or do a little bit of a quick fix. And since the kitchen is the heart of the home, we're gonna do a tip-off focused on kitchen upgrades. How does that sound? Good?
Sounds amazing.
I feel like this is a good thing. I'm feeling pumped about it. All right, so Michelle, what is your recommendation for, let's say, counters if a big reno is in the budget?
Yes. So if we have been planning this, we are ready to go full in, we've saved our funds, we're going slab shopping.
Okay, yeah.
We are gonna go pick a beautiful new slab. We can go man-made or natural stone, but we're gonna go with something that really speaks to us. And you know, it is a bit of an investment up front, but I feel like it pays dividends in what you get from not only the look, but the durability.
Totally.
You know, this is something that's gonna serve you for years and years to come. And we can also still have a little bit of fun. Some fun edge profiles. Again, the fun in the stone that you choose, maybe it's a bit bolder. So we have a ton of options, and I think that is why you want to go with that.
Okay, I'm liking this. And you're right, it's also something, up front you are paying a bit more of a pretty penny, but someone else does the install. You literally can't do it yourself.
That, okay, honestly, that is part of the joy of it, is that it goes to the fabricator and then they bring it cut, ready to place for you, and you can just enjoy it.
It's true. Okay, I love this. This is beautiful. And the options we have over here, it's true. You have to be able to, like, pick something that works in your space.
Yes, and again, another fun thing, the finishes, right?
Yeah.
Like we were talking earlier, like this is a honed finish, so it doesn't have that shine. So again, you can really personalize it. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't even know there were options in finishes, so fun facts for me. I'm learning today. I love that, Michelle. Now, Leanne, what about a quick fix, maybe for upgrading kitchen countertops?
Okay, so maybe it's not in the budget to replace, so we're gonna talk about how you can reface.
Okay, I like
or
this.
kind of recoat your counters. And you know that I love paint. It is my medium of choice because I truly believe you can put that bleep on everything. And for everything we're gonna talk about today, yes, you can paint it, but I wanna show some alternatives to paint.
Okay.
Starting with this countertop finish. Now let me tell you, this, what you're seeing right here, Mary and friends, this is paint.
Oh.
And I know I just told you we're not gonna do paint.
What?
But this actually has a stone chip finish in it to
Oh my
mimic
gosh.
the look of quartz.
Yeah.
This is completely DIY.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna show you kind of the process here.
Okay.
You would start with a laminate countertop by just giving a light sanding to your countertop. Very light.
Very light.
Sanding is not nobody's favorite thing to do.
I was gonna say Leanne hates sanding.
I do, but we're just gonna scuff up the surface, put down this primer coat. It has a little bit of a texture to it, but then you roll out this really beautiful kind of glistening finish on here that has some stone chips in there.
You can feel the little bit of texture on this
You
one.
can, and then you knock that down again, light sanding, and then add on the top coat. This all comes in a kit, including your rollers and the brush and everything by this amazing Canadian company called Deitch.
Okay.
Super, super affordable. This is a weekend job. So yes, what you're saving on money from not going brand new, you're gonna invest in time, a little sweat equity. But let me tell you, the feel and finish of this, durability to the max.
Yeah.
And just looks incredible. And talk about even just the finishes and colors that
Look
you
at
can
all
get.
that. That's amazing.
Selection.
Is that wowie? That is
Right?
bonkers. Okay, so and this Deitch is actually based in Hamilton,
They
right?
are Hamilton, Ontario.
Hamilton's own.
Family-owned company.
That's so cool. Ooh,
Yes,
this
amazing
is good.
products.
You know, I feel like this is not an apples to apples competition.
really isn't.
So we're just gonna keep on going into it. All right, let's talk kitchen cabinets.
Yes.
Michelle, what is your recommendation for a big reno budget?
Okay, so we can go one of two ways here, and I'm gonna agree with Leanne that we could just do a paint and get a really dramatic look right with just that.
Totally.
But if it is in the budget, again, if we're really going all the way, we can do full custom millwork.
Okay.
The reason I love that option is because not only, again, do you have complete freedom with what kind of finish you want, what kind of front profile you want on your cabinets, but it's also about the interiors of the cabinets.
Totally.
Right? The customization that I think a lot of people aren't even aware of or aren't aware to ask for, like a tray insert. You know, are you someone who bakes a lot, you want that.
Totally.
Are you someone who is like an at-home barista, you're like, you know what, I want my small appliance garage for my coffee machine and my pods.
I love the term small appliance garage.
Yeah. Do I have one?
Duh.
Absolutely. Because do I live off coffee? Also, yes. Right? Spice drawer for your spice jars, or if you're someone who hosts a lot, you know, like for me, I'm like, I want a spot for my tablecloths, my tea towels, all of that customizable. Or, you know, right now it's summertime, we're grilling a ton. I don't want my stacks of buns all over the counters, a bread drawer. So going that route, I think there is so much, at least for me, joy in really customizing the kitchen to how you use it.
That's the thing, especially the kitchen is one place that once you realize that something isn't in the place you want it, is one of the most frustrating things in the world. I've got my pan cupboard, like for my sheet pans. It's the best thing I own. It's my tiniest cupboard.
That's
and
it.
I love it so
Game
much.
changer.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yes.
It totally is. Okay, I love this. And you can make it work for you and your family.
Absolutely.
I love that. Now, Leanne, what if that is not in the budget and we want a quick fix?
Well, you know, the kitchen cabinets maybe are in decent condition and they just need a little freshen up. Again, we know paint is for sure an option because you can.
Yeah.
But I wanted to show an alternative that I don't feel gets enough love. And that is, so this is our before door. I have a second door that's the exact same here.
Oh.
But what I have used to get the look of wood, because paint cannot really replicate the look of wood, is I used vinyl.
Oh.
So this is a really durable, great for a kitchen application that you can put on countertops and cabinet doors. In fact, I took a little bit of video showing how this is done because it really and truly is easy. Now, when you get the roll, if it has any creases in it, we're not going to worry about that because the key ingredient with this is using a heat gun.
Got it.
This will help to form the vinyl to and mold onto your surface. You're also going to need, you see my little yellow squeegee that's there to help smooth everything out. And then just an X-Acto knife. Honestly, one door took me maybe 10-ish, 15 minutes.
Wow.
Of just measuring everything out, placing everything down. And what I love the most about this, Mary, is this is super renter friendly.
Oh, that's great.
That if you're over this, if maybe you're covering up some like unsightly cabinets in your rental, when you're over it, hit it with the heat gun again to heat up this vinyl finish and peel it right off. And it doesn't leave any damage to your cabinet doors underneath.
That's fantastic. This
Really
would have
makes
been
a huge
handy in my old
difference.
apartment. Right? Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
My old apartment, the cupboard doors were they almost looked like they had a place in Fred Flintstone's house because they had so many layers of paint on them. It was great. Yeah.
I say, like, sometimes I paint so much I start to lose square footage in the house, and the cabinet doors start to come at you.
Yeah, totally.
In that case, for sure.
Now, what do we got going on here?
Okay, so I did want to throw a little bit of paint in here.
Okay.
And that comes in hardware.
Okay.
So your before hardware, you can basically spray any finish.
So you sprayed this silver to look gold.
And I sprayed, this is like a stainless, a high gloss, and some people look at that and think it's not paintable when it's super shiny, and a lot of metals are a shiny finish. But not only can you get that gold finish, I want you to look down here. Here's our before knob.
Okay.
And these are 9 different direct-to-metal spray paints that I had in different colors. Everything from a rose gold, a coppery finish, an oiled bronze. So instead of going out and spending maybe $15 per knob, buy a $15 or $20 can of spray paint and do all of your knobs over. That in itself can completely change the look of your cabinet.
100%. Ooh, I like this. Guys, this is my favorite topic. I love kitchen stuff. All right, next we are talking kitchen backsplash, which can be such a dramatic part, but also kind of a real pain in the butt to pick. Like, I don't know about you, but when I did my kitchen, I was like, I have no idea.
It's a commitment,
And there's so many things, there's so many choices.
So you're balancing with your tiles on your floors, maybe your cabinets, all the things, your counters.
Exactly. So if we have a big budget reno, what are we thinking, Michelle?
Well, if we have a big budget, I have an easy solve for you. What we are seeing a lot of, and I personally love, is just carrying that same slab that you chose for your counters right up vertically for your backsplash as well.
Okay.
I love it because it looks super seamless, super luxe. I know you will love, we don't have to clean any grout lines.
This is
That's
a
stuff
winner.
is splashing, no problem, no muss, no fuss. But also, again, allows you to do some fun additions, like, for example, a pot filler. Or right now in a lot of my projects, we're getting requests for a little ledge made out of that same backsplash to style, which I love, because again, you can inject some personality, some artwork, some cute little trinkets. So it really gives you a clean look, but again, still can dress it up a lot, and it looks amazing.
I love that. It's kind of like how, if you see like a working kitchen, they always have the counter and then it backs up.
Right.
Maybe not in stainless steel. We're going to do it in that beautiful stone.
That's exactly right.
I love
so
that.
Suited for a chef, but a little bit fancy.
A little more homey too.
Yeah.
I like that, Michelle. That's amazing. Now, for a quick fix version, Leanne, final, what do you got?
We're gonna wrap up Backsplashes with one of the easiest DIY projects that you can add for big impact. This is a company called Smart Tiles.
Okay.
Canadian company again,
Nice,
which I
we
think is
love.
amazing.
Yeah.
And they do the incredible peel and stick
Ooh,
tiles.
okay.
But peel and stick has come so far. Like, look at the incredible colors and patterns that you can get here.
That's amazing. Look at all of this.
Right, and what I love most, you really don't need any, well, you don't need any power tools. You just need a little cutting board, a straight edge, your X-Acto knife, and this can go over, of course, if you have no backsplash and you just have drywall, you want to add the look of tile, but this can also go over existing smooth and even ceramic tile backsplashes
No
as
way.
well, so you can just cover over the older, dated, unsightly look. And again, for renters, use that same heat gun. Give it a little heat to peel them off when you're gonna move, and no issues.
No issues. You're getting that the deposit back.
Yes,
You're
you,
getting
Sarah,
that
you, Sarah.
security deposit back. We love that, guys. So many great tips. I truly can't choose a winner because I love them all.
Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.